if you don't choose your state of being, the world will choose it for you. It's always choosing for you unless you've got your feet on the ground, your eyes are steady, you know where you are, and you know if you're off balance. I've got 3 simple steps that I'm going to share with you, and you may be doing them to some degree already. The truth is that most of us feel off balanced, or we wait until we feel really off balanced before we do anything, like being exhausted before we think about taking that rest, or being overly thirsty before we grab some water. Or more dramatically, we may wait until we're burned out before we leave the job. Or we wait until the diagnosis comes through before we make that lifestyle change. If we don't choose our state moment to moment and become finely tuned and aware of what's happening in our body and mind, then the world is going to choose our state for us. And this is the way most of us live. We live news cycle to news cycle. We're being thrown around in our fears, in doubt, in uncertainty all the time. Our nervous systems are wrecked and hijacked because of all of the external stimuli. We may feel like we are thrown off course just based on somebody else's mood. Maybe your partner's mood or your boss's mood can throw you off for the rest of the day. This is happening subconsciously. This is happening unconsciously so often that we're walking around unsteady, imbalanced, out of harmony. And there's this sense of unease within us. We don't understand why. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to recognize that you get to choose your state, no matter what's happening around you. You get to choose your state of being. You get to choose to be grounded and steady and calm and clear before the world gets to decide that for you. And I have found this to be so helpful in my own life. Because listen, at any given moment, you open your phone and you can be taken for a ride. It's definitely happened to me. You see something on social media, you see what a friend's doing or what you missed out on. It's all of that. And it throws you out of balance, sometimes for the rest of the day. We get to choose. This is what being empowered means. It's choosing our own state of being before we let the world choose it for us. Before I get to how to do this, I want to share with you something that I learned years ago when I was running my yoga center, and we did a survey amongst our students. We asked them to describe what it felt like after class, what they felt like after class. We asked them to describe their state of being after that final shavasana, after a 1 hour, 90-minute class. How did they feel leaving the yoga center? And what was amazing is 3 adjectives came out on top. Most people said that when they left yoga class, they felt strong, calm, and clear. Strong, calm, and clear. I've used those 3 words ever since to describe what it means to be empowered, to be on your feet, in your game, in control as best you can, and really driving how you feel as opposed to letting the external world drive it for you. So how do we become more strong, calm, and clear more often? It's simple mindfulness. Step number 1 is to ask. Ask the question over and over and often. How do I feel right now? Where am I right now? What's going on right now? So I'm going to ask you to do that right now. How do you feel? You could use just simple words. I feel strong. I feel weak. I feel tired. angry, agitated, excited. Think about it right here and now. How do you feel? So when we ask the question, immediately something's going to come up. You don't have to go that far to figure out how you're feeling right now. And as you do this more and more, you become more subtle with your answers. It's really, really fantastic when you get to really sit with how you're feeling right now. It's simple mindfulness, my friend. So number one is ask the question. And if you feel fantastic and great and ready to rock and roll, just move on with your life. Most of the time, however, we may sense something that needs addressing. So if you feel not quite in balance, if you don't feel strong, calm, and clear, then you want to go to step number two. Name it. Start with the physical. This is called interoceptive awareness. When we go down into our body and we become aware of subtle feelings, we start with the breath. How's my breath? Oftentimes, just noticing your breath will help you to start breathing deeper. What's my heart rate doing? Does it feel elevated? Does it feel too low? How about my muscular tension? Is there tension in my neck, shoulders, gut? What's happening physically? First, we name the physical. Then go to your mind. How do you feel mentally? Think about it right now. Is the mind busy? Are you feeling settled, open? Are you distracted? Are you feeling a little tense or speedy? Third, we go to the heart or our emotions. We're naming how we feel emotionally. And this ability to get nuanced in our emotional state is what emotional intelligence is based on. It's not just saying sad or happy, and that's fine if that's what you want to state, but it's getting even deeper. I'm feeling a little concerned or worried, preoccupied, or joyful. So step number two is to name your state. Get more nuanced. Become more specific. Step number three is to do something about the state you're in. If it is not strong, calm, and clear, or something in that positive realm, do something. Make a small shift. Do a small, tiny, micro shift to move how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. If you're feeling thirsty, drink. If you're feeling tired, take a 5-minute break. If you're feeling concerned, go shift your state by finding your breath, by settling your nervous system. You already know what to do. We are so intelligent. But oftentimes we're just flying by the seat of our pants during the day, allowing the world to shift us from high to low, to anxious, to calm, to hopeful, to fearful, all day long, like a ping pong game. That we don't find our ground, that we don't feel that sense of being strong, calm, and clear. So if we don't choose our state, the world will choose it for us. We can learn to choose our state more often with these 3 simple steps. Ask how you're feeling throughout the day. Where am I? Am I good? Am I not good? Number 2, name it specifically. Go to your body, go to your mind, go to your heart. Start to become fluent in this language of your state experience. Because when you become more fluent in how you're feeling moment to moment, you become more hyper aware and you become more able and more confident to shift, make these tiny shifts throughout the day so that you feel more grounded more often, so that you feel more confident more often, more strong, more calm, more clear throughout the day. We don't want to wait until we are way out of whack. And then we've got to pull ourselves way back in before we start making changes. To be empowered is to be sitting in the driver's seat of your state experience throughout the day. Because listen, we all know this world is not slowing down. The news continues to steal our peace. People out there continue to feel more stressed, more hyper. So if we continue to allow the outside world to determine how we feel, we will continue to feel more out of whack and out of balance. You get to do this. You get to choose. I look forward to hearing from you. Please drop in the comments those tiny shifts that work for you, those ways that help to keep you in balance, you in the driver's seat of your state, moment to moment. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.